Good morning, it's Shar, and I am sitting here getting my makeup ready for my pre-trial. From what I understand, this is really, there you are, not a whole big deal, but still got to dress up and look nice for the judge. You know, something that I think gets overlooked through this process is how many people, the judges and the lawyers and the DA and the prosecutors who do this every day, they get numb or forget that the layman or the person who has never done anything to break a law before, all of this is new. And even when the detective called me and told me that there was a warrant for my arrest, that I had to go turn myself in, I told him I don't know what that means. Is this where my attorney and I come in? And he was like, no, you have to go turn yourself in at the at the jail. And I was like, is that like downtown? And I guess that's when I found out that's the police department, but there's a jail that you go to that's separate. And he had given me some other tips about a bondsman and stuff. But you know, this pre-trial, so you get charged in Iowa anyways, you get charged with a crime, and within, I think it's 40 days or 45 days, you're in front of a judge for an arraignment, and that's where the formal charges are pressed against you and read in public. And because mine was a misdemeanor, I didn't have to be present. And then after that, usually within 30 days after that, then you have what's called a pre-trial. And during the pre-trial is where we'll let the DA know I'm not going to take his plea deal, but then everybody will decide what we can and can't talk about in the case. So we'll see how that goes. And it could be as quick as 15 minutes, could take as long as an hour. It just kind of depends on how busy they are. And then after that, we'll go right into the jury trial. So, and the jury trial, I guess in the morning, I'm sitting there while they're selecting the jury. I get to watch how that process goes. And they'll pick 12 jurors, and then we'll go right into a trial. So today is the pre-trial. I'm actually my daughter's going to be here in just a little bit. I'm still on some medical equipment from my surgery, and it's just easier, and not to mention moral support of having my daughter there. But I've got a handful of people I'm going to meet at a coffee shop close to downtown, and then we'll be heading down to the courthouse. We might carpool just to save some parking. From there, probably have about 10 people. My attorney will be there, of course. I've got 2 advocates for domestic violence who are going to meet me there, and I'm feeling very good about this. Now, I do know I listened to the DA's evidence, and there's nowhere on there that this will all come out in court, but there's nowhere on there that I specifically said that I knew at the time of sending this picture, I knew this person was a minor. I didn't even know it was breaking the law because I thought this kid was older, but numerous times I told him that I've been in an abusive relationship. I've tried to leave, and that I have a no contact order, and that he's doing this in retaliation. And he just doesn't hear it. So it is baffling to me that this is what we call, you know, the same system that gave me the no contact order is also now beating me up. It's the same judge who issued the no contact order for the minor against me. So interesting process, and I'll be excited to share what happens throughout the day.